Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am taking you on a night point of view drive with the new Opel Astra. This is the facelifted version with the new design and new technology. On the front you can see the beautiful illuminated Opel visor and the illuminated Opel Blitz. So now I will lock and unlock the car once again so that you can see how it looks. Definitely an eye catcher, especially during the night. INTELLI-LUX HD Matrix headlights on the model in our video. 4 meters, 37.4 centimeters is the length of the car. 18-inch wheels. And from the rear, let's take a closer look with the elegant and slim taillights. Hybrid lettering. So here we have hybrid 145 model. And the car locks and unlocks itself depending on where you are with the key. So now I will unlock it and check out the trunk. There we go. 422 liters. And let's go on a drive. So when you approach it with the key, it unlocks. And this is the interior with the dual screen layout. And I really must compliment those seats. They're very, very comfortable. Now let's see how it looks from driver's point of view. Here it is, and I will immediately start the car. The start button is located over there. Comes to life. And we are ready to go. So this is the gear selector. I will put it to drive, release the electronic parking brake, and off we go, starting with the specifications of this hybrid 145 model. So it consists of the 1.2 liter 3-cylinder petrol unit, designed specifically developed for this hybrid, then electrified 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, electric motor and 48-volt battery. Combined system output is 145 horsepower. 9 seconds is the acceleration from 0 to 100, while the top speed is 210 kilometers per hour. Lovely clicking sound of the indicators. And I hope that you will enjoy this night drive. And when it comes to the powertrains, Opel offers multi-energy lineup strategy. That means we have mix of different things. So next to this hybrid 145 powertrain that we have on the model in our video, there are also other options. Plug-in hybrid with 196 horsepower. Then the diesel, so yes, diesel is also available. 130 horsepower, 1.5 liter unit, paired with the 8-speed automatic. And then there's also the electric version, 156 horsepower with 454 kilometers of all-electric range by WLTP cycle. So those are the options, a lot to choose from. Tell me in the comments which of those is your favorite, which powertrain would you spec. But of course the focus of tonight's video is this hybrid 145 powertrain, which I really love. It's got the pronounced electric side of things, and the drive in it is so relaxing and smooth, which you will see in this video. So for example, now we are using just electric power, and actually even more than 50% of the time in city driving it can be with just electric power on this powertrain. And the layout in front of us, digital cockpit, the dual screens, so the digital cockpit 10-inch one and the main touchscreen also the 10-inch one. And what I really love about those is that you can configure the pages and the widgets on them. So this can all be configured based on what you know, which info do you want in front of you. We can change the views by pressing the button here. So we have also, for example, the energy flow view, which is quite cool. And then again, you can configure those out. So now just electric power, RPMs 0, and the speed is in blue. Not sure how much the camera is catching it, so when you have also the petrol unit, then it's white. But yeah, now for example it is white, but again not sure how much the GoPro is catching it. And same goes for this main touchscreen. You can also adjust the pages and the widgets. You have the lovely map view on this navigation by TomTom. And the key functions are on buttons. So physical buttons here for AC. Then you have also physical buttons that are here as shortcuts. For example, this is to adjust the air blower. Then this is to adjust the temperature. You have also the volume knob, the physical one. You can turn off the music also by pressing the physical button. Then the central console has got the new satin gray finish that is resistible to scratches, and you don't get fingerprints, which is a thumb up from me. Now let's go here back to home, and if we go to settings and customization, here is where you can also change the interior color. There are various colors available, so you can see it here in the door panels, the lovely ambient lights, the interior lights. I would love to see them also here, maybe on the dashboard. I think it would look even nicer. Then this is also illuminated, and I will put this blue one for now. You can also change the screen colors, and we have this map view in front of us, also one of the options. Now there are different drive modes available. Drive mode selector is located here, so it's easy to switch between different driving modes. So if we go here, sport mode, then normal mode, and eco. You also have the pedals here behind the steering wheel to change the gears. Let's go back to normal mode. This is the GS trim with the 18-inch wheels, and now again in sport mode. The car feels very nice in corners. Nice sharp steering. Back to normal mode. Here you do have the wireless charging pad, USB ports, and the 12-volt power supply, the cup holders, and you have the rollers to hide those to have more clean design in the center. And this beeping is the speed warning, mandatory by law for all new cars in Europe, but it's easy to turn it off. So there is a physical button here that gets you straight to the driver assist and safety systems. And here you have these shortcuts which you can configure before the drive. And one of them currently is excessive speed warning. So if I press it now, it's turned off. And when you release the throttle, you do have some recuperation of energy, so the car is slowing down without you touching the brake. And there is no one pedal drive, but it is pretty pronounced. I will show you that right now. Alright, so now let's just release the throttle. And the car is slowing down, you see. Alright guys, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this night point of view test drive with the new Opel Astra. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.